All right. Yep. Oh, it's Monday again. Why don't we just issue a proclamation? Mondays are now banned throughout the kingdom. No more Mondays allowed. Okay. Mondays are now banned from the kingdom. All right. Now what kingdom? My kingdom? Suppose I was a dictator. All right. Or just a king. You know, a king. I'm a king or chief, whatever. I'm the king of my kingdom. I have a kingdom, an empire of a small empire, nothing large, nothing grandiose. You know, nothing to compare to like the Roman Empire, or even the Greek Empire or anything like that. Certainly not anything to compare to the United States Empire, which I would frown upon if I had a kingdom anywhere near the place. Well, if I had a kingdom, I suppose it'd be where I am, which is right here in North Central West Virginia. Oh, by the way, do you think I have a West Virginia hill? Don't say that word. Do you think I have a West Virginia accent? Do you think I talk like a hillbilly? Seriously. I mean, if you think that, just say so. I mean, I'm allowing you in my kingdom of my radio show, for example. I'm allowing you to, issue your opinion. Down below, there's a comment section. If you're listening on the archives, I haven't activated the comment section on my website. And if you're listening to this show on my website, on the Radnet radio show, Radnet radio page, Radnet, get it? Or we could call it iDemonetica, the iDemon presidents. Okay. iDemon presence on the internet. iDemonetica. Oh, that's copyrighted, by the way, so don't try to steal it. If I find you using it, I'll sue you. Yeah, certainly will. Anyhow, if I was a dictator or king or, the head of an empire and a small one, it would be a small one because, let's be practical here. Let's just say I have a kingdom, and it's like, a small kingdom in North Central West Virginia, because it's where I am. Duh, why would I not be at my kingdom right now? I mean, I woke up in my palace, or castle, if you like, more like my palace. And it's Monday morning, February 20th, 2017. Amazing, and I'm still alive. Whoa. Anyhow, so I issue a decree in my kingdom. Let's see what kind of decree I could issue. I'm feeling a bit randy today. All right. Gonna be a dictator, huh? Yep. Gonna kind of shy away from being a dictator like Obama. Or a Nazi bastard like George W. Because those two pricks. Oh, well. Anyhow, and I, of course, as a high public official, such as, the king or dictator of a country, who would we call a dictator? I guess we could call Adolf Hitler a dictator, couldn't we? And Stalin a dictator. I guess we could, couldn't we? Gaddafi? Call him a dictator? I think he was probably a benevolent, what do they call it? Benevolent monarch? Whatever. So anyway, oh, it was a shame what they did to that man. I mean, absolutely disgusting. And I'm guessing the people that did it have sympathies for the devil, or in cahoots with the devil, so to speak. And you know who the devil is. I know. I live in America, and it has a government. It has a government which is different and separate from the country and the people, because the government of the United States of America is like occupiers, dictators, empire. You know, you've heard about the American, let's just call it the U.S. hegemony around the world. If you don't know what the word hegemony just look it up. Just in a dictionary, for crying out loud. I'm not doing all your homework for you. I mean, come on, make an effort. Don't be fucking lazy. All right, so I'm the dictator. I'm the king. Dictator, king, emperor of a small kingdom. In North Central West Virginia, which is, let's say, not a really big kingdom. I said that. So, okay, I am the king, and I'm the dictator, and I'm going to issue a royal decree. Now, let's see. Let me think. I can do that, because it's Issue Decree Monday. I issue decrees on Mondays. And it's a good day to do that, so I'm going to do it. All right, so I issue a decree banning. I just ban all bras, brasiers, boob holders, titty hammocks. I ban them from the kingdom. Nobody, they're banned. They're like, you can't have them, you can't wear them, you can't make them, you can't sell them. They're just banned. Just like they don't exist anymore. Bingo! As of right now. No more allowed in the kingdom. My kingdom. Well, I should have a name for my kingdom, shouldn't I? Let's call my kingdom Teeverball Nation. Sounds a little Native American, doesn't it? Native American. I hate to tell you people, if you think a Native American applies only to the so-called, and I use this in quotes, American Indian. What bothers me is that the American Indian, the Native Americans, actually adopted the word Indian for themselves in a lot of cases. I mean, I've heard Indians say, I'm an Indian, and we want Indian rights, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm getting at? Native American. Okay, I'm a Native American. I was born here. I've always lived here. In fact, let me think. I have never been outside the boundaries. There's imaginary lines on a map that go around this continent that includes the states that are members in the Union, which, by the way, is not... I ought to activate the comment section so you can tell me if you think I am well, you can do it. There's an email address and on the radio website page thingy. Just send me an email. Don't send me junk mail, and please don't send me hate mail. Please, I get enough of that already, and it's disgusting, and it's annoying, and it's a waste of my time. I can pick up the vibes. If you don't like me, if you hate me, then I pretty much know that already, just because of the fact that the odds are there are some people out there that are like total bloomin' idiots. I mean, fucking bloomin' idiots. Retards and insane, crazy people who, I'm going to kick your ass. So it's just, if you're one of those, you don't have to say it, really. I just assume that there are some people like that. All right, so I issue a decree, brasiers, boob hammocks, titty baskets are no longer allowed in my kingdom. Now you have to get the mindset here. I'm a king. I'm a dictator type king. I'm a nice guy and I'm a benevolent king to some degree, but in this case, let's just go with the flow, okay? So I issue a royal decree, and I'm on the throne, and I put up the parchment, and I in this case, computer page, because I'm a modern dictator. I actually have computers and shit, and the internet, which I don't really have a whole lot of control over, which is kind of weird. How come I don't have... I'm talking to my advisors here. Advisors, why do I not have control over the internet in my kingdom? Oh. Freedom, huh? Damn that freedom thing. Always getting in the way of my fun. Shit. Alright, so I don't have control over the internet because that's outside of my realm. It's like the internet exists around the world, like a spiritual thing or something. Spiritual. It's like just in the air. The signals fly through the air. And do I have any servers or anything like that? No, I don't. It's just my computer. The only server I have is my computer, which, well, I'm the king. Do other people in my kingdom have? I'm asking my advisors now, because you can't see. They're here, standing here besides me. Besides me? On either side. Either side. And they're not really there. This is pretend, people. You understand? Pretend. It's like radio acting, like it's a little, like there used to be shows on the radio, drama shows and detective shows and stuff. I mean, like there was Superman on the radio, believe it or not, and where everything had to be made sound. There wasn't any pictures, no images. Remember radio? You probably call it something else nowadays. But I have a radio show, and this is what I'm on. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm recording a show for my radio program, or show, or station, or whatever. So anyway, I've issued alright, so, and, that means nobody, where's nobody? The guys are some of the gay guys, probably some of the transvestites, are going to be a little upset about this because, but I want to wear a bra because it makes me look like I got boobs, and because I'm a guy and I want to dress up like a girl, and I want to look like a girl, so I want to wear a bra because it makes me look like I have titties. Okay, for you guys, all right, I'm not a prick. I mean, come on, I'm just a dictator, and I'm just having a little fun because it's Mondays and I'm allowed, because otherwise I'd be bored shitless. So I have to do something. So anyway, I'm going to do this. Okay. So I have decreed that no bras in my kingdom. All right. Now, how big is my kingdom? Anybody know? I don't know. It's Teverball Nation is my kingdom. The name of my kingdom is Teverball Nation. Like the Native Americans. Like the Cherokee Nation. Cherokee Nation. Native Americans. I'm a Native American. I said that. Now I'm getting redundant. Well, I'm being redundant. I've already gotten redundant. So anyway, words that mean what they mean, damn it. All right, so Native American means those people that inhabit America, the continental section of North America that it comprises the 50 states, counting Alaska and Hawaii, I guess, if you have to. You don't have to. You don't want to. I mean, Hawaii is not really a valid state anyway because, it's a conquered nation. And the people that voted for it to be a state were like, oh, let me think, white American guys. Do you think the native Hawaiians, who, actually had a free country at one time, back before 1893, when the was it the Navy? I don't think it was the Air Force. I don't think America or the United States government had an Air Force back in 1893. I'm pretty sure they didn't have bombers, what do you call it? Stealth bombers and shit. They didn't have them. Nobody did, because they were like, hadn't been invented yet. Anyway, but they did have, I think the president at that time was McKinley. A rather dumb man, from what I hear. Not very smart. Kind of dumb, naive. He could be manipulated and shit. And so let's say he was just one of the ineffective and stupid presidents we've had in the history of America. The country, not the government. That's another thing. America is the name of the country. The name of the government is the United States. Because it does say of America. It doesn't say United States America. Anyway, words mean what they mean. Of. You know, like a photograph is of something. Like a photograph of a tree. Which, by the way, is not a tree. Because photographs are not trees. So I'm getting a lot of information in here, and I'm only 16 minutes in. Pay attention. Make notes if you have to. If you can't remember this, play it again and again and again until you actually get this in your head. Because I'm not fucking around here. I am fucking around here as the king in the kingdom. That's a different story. I'll get back to that in a minute. All right, so you sure do ramble back and around and around and around and around and go off on these tangents and shit. It's okay. That's the way I do it. I don't always do it, but today I'm doing it because it's Monday and I'm the king. Damn it. I can ramble if I want. That's why I have the scribes and, the recording machine in this case. Because I don't have a scribe, some midget that's sitting there with his tablet and his feather pen and quill pen and, writing down what I'm saying. I have a recorder. That's a high-tech machine type thing. As most of you do. On your cell phones, for example. All right. So let's get this straight. Native Americans is kind of a weird thing to say because I think I'm a Native American because I'm born and raised here with American parents who were always here. Well, my dad wasn't always here. He was out in the Philippines, I think, during World War II. We'll get into that. That'd be a tangent I should probably not go for today. Another time. Felt bad for my dad. He was a little bit... I said I wasn't going to get into it, okay? Anyway. According to him, he spent some time in the waters of the Philippines. And ate bananas. Green bananas. So, he didn't like bananas anymore after that. And so anyway, Native American, born in the area called America. I was, you probably were, the listener, and everybody in my kingdom, pretty much, as far as I can tell. Oh, by the way, how many people in my kingdom? I'm asking my advisor. What's your name anyway, advisor? Who can't be heard on the radio because your voice is like invisible? Can a voice be invisible? Yeah, you can't hear it. Can't see it either. That's a new one. An invisible voice. I'm sure there's a better word for that. Yeah, well, let's go. I'm the king. I can say that if I want to. And there's nothing you can do about it. Ha, ha, ha. Because I'm the king. And watch it. If I'm the king, I will banish you from my kingdom. Listener. How am I going to do that? I don't think so. Can't do that, probably. Probably not. Well, I can ban you from my radio station. Anyhow. A radio show, let's say. It's a radio show on the Spreaker.com station. Let's just say it that way. All right, so how many women under, say, 30 do I have in my kingdom? And my advisor saying, And I think, how come we don't know that? Because we didn't do a census. Really? Should we do a census? Well, the Romans didn't really do that. Which brings us to that point, doesn't it? Kind of a segue into that one. Oh, Mary and Joseph. Because Joseph had to go to his hometown, where he was born, apparently, and pay a census. Or be counted and then probably pay taxes or something. No. No. Because number one, the Romans didn't do that. All right? Historical, let's just say, a historical detail. The Roman Empire did not do a census of the people, in its conquered territories, so to speak. I mean, I got that on fairly good authority, that they just didn't do that. I don't remember. Maybe Thomas Paine told me that. He didn't tell me personally. He's dead. He's been dead for a couple hundred years. But he wrote a book called The Age of Reason, in which he debunked the Bible. Did a good job. And nobody's been able to debunk his debunking. Nobody. Not yet. In 200 years, which is really strange, don't you think? I'm going to say Thomas Paine debunked the Bible. End of story, case closed. Moving on to something else. All right, so we don't know how many people in my kingdom that are under 30, do we? Nope. How many of those under 30 are, say, under 12 or 10? Because they don't have boobs, right? Children don't have boobs. They don't have breasts. They don't have titties. Whatever word suits you. I like titties. It's kind of titillating. And there's nothing wrong with it because it's a word. And cows have tits. I know, teats, but still. I know words mean what they mean. That's my own rule, right? No, it's actually a universal rule. There has to be some consistency in languages, otherwise words would mean nothing, and it would just be gibberish. Pretty much like in America today, where English has been turned into babble. Which reminds me of the Tower of Babel, but that's not really relevant, so I'm not going to go there. Anyway, I'm the dictator, and I've just decreed, if you just came into the show, which would be silly, why would you just start now? Why wouldn't you just start at the 0 and start listening from the beginning? Because there's interesting stuff the first 22 and 23 minutes of the show. Which, if you didn't hear it, you missed it, and you should go back and listen. And if you were daydreaming, then you should definitely go back and listen from the beginning. All right, so, I decree that all female subjects of mine in my kingdom should come to the palace and stand in front of the throne and be an audience for me, because I will give audience to all those females in my kingdom under 30. Come to my kingdom right away. Let's say tomorrow. Okay, let's say this afternoon. That's plenty of notice. It's not a big kingdom. The word can be issued. I'm telling you now, guys, town criers, go out and cry that all the women under 30 should show up at my palace this afternoon. Well, let's say 3-ish. 3 o'clock-ish. 3-ish? Okay. About 3-ish. Because everybody knows I don't keep punctual time. I mean, I say about 3. I mean, I might be here 5 till, 10 till. Might be here at 5 after. I mean, I might be fashionably late, or I could be unfashionably early, because I'm the king and I can come and go as I please. So, I'll be here around 3. And if I'm not here, just wait for me, because I'm the king and I'll show up when I damn well please. All right. So just make criers. Go out and cry around the town. Oh, the king has done it again. And then just tell the people, all hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, all women, female persons under the age of 30 show up at the palace this afternoon. Don't wear a bra, because he's made that illegal. The king guy has made it illegal. Don't show up at the palace wearing a bra, because he will, that's a crime. So he will probably do nasty things to you. Well, He might do nasty things to you even if you weren't wearing a bra, but that's because he's the king and he has some kind of, what do you call, freaky habits and desires and stuff. He's a lusty king. Lusty king. You know, he has like a lot of concubines. See, I know I'm talking like the town crier who is out decrying that everybody under 30 women should show up. Now, I don't know about transvestites. You may not want to show up if you're a transvestite because, you're not really a female, are you? You just dress up like one. And then, because, it's a sticky subject because then you're like, oh, you got transvestites, transgender, homosexuals, people in drag. It gets complicated and I'm a king and I don't want to mess with that stuff. So you people deal with it. Talk to my advisors or whatever. Talk to the Kingdom Council, the Royal Knights of the Round Table or something, and just ask them for whatever. And if they don't know, they'll ask me, I'm sure. So anyway, in the meantime, do your thing. All right. So, hey, do you notice there's no noise of jet engines in the background today? Because the heater is off. That's why. And we're sitting on the ground on the tarmac, and we're not flying anywhere right now. It could come on later, at any time, I suppose. But it's relatively warm today, so far. It's going to get warmer. It's going to be in the mid to upper 60s this week, which is awesome, because it's February. We'll probably pay for that in March when there's like 2 feet of snow on the ground and 20 below zero or some damn shit. Anyway, or global warming is real. Who knows? I don't think so. But anyway, that's another subject. I'm the king of the kingdom. I'm the king. All right, I've issued the thing. Okay, town criers are out as we speak, or as I speak. Well, that's the royal we. As we, the royal speaker, speaks, is saying, town criers are out saying, all the girls, all the women under 20, 30. He said 30. Yeah, 30. Okay, under 30, show up at the palace. 3 o'clock this afternoon. No bras are allowed, so don't wear one, because he's a king, and he said that's illegal, and it's banned, and you can't do it anymore. So don't do it. Don't have them, don't burn them. Take them out, and you've got plenty of time between now, it's 8:45 a.m., you got about 6 hours to burn your bras. Don't bring them, don't wear them. Dispose of them. Now, if you're smart, even I'm just telling you, as the king on the side, if you're smart, you won't burn your bra, you won't throw them away. You won't put them in the garbage, and what you would do is you just leave them home. Leave them in the drawer, because I'm not going to come in your house and find out. I'm not going to come in your house and check. I mean, there are rules in the kingdom. Like one of those is, no searching without a warrant kind of thing. But I'm the king. I can do whatever I want. Well, I can come in your house and check and see if you got a bra or not. It's in violation of law. And if I find a bra in your panty drawer, you're going to get in trouble. No, I'm not that kind of king. Well, maybe I am. Doesn't matter. Right now, I'm not. Maybe Tuesday, I will be. Besides, I probably have royal police to do that. And I would gladly issue a warrant for them if they felt it was necessary to come in and look in your panty drawer and see if you've got any bras in there. Or to see if you're wearing a bra at home, or to church, or wherever, anywhere. To the Walmart, for example. By the way, I'm asking my advisor guys, do I have a Walmart in my kingdom? Not really, no. But there is one in the next kingdom, over. Yeah? Okay. I don't have any control over Walmart, is what I'm saying, because that's over there in the other kingdom. What I mean is it's over on the other side of a couple of hills, a few miles away, like 10 miles. So apparently my kingdom's not very large. Not even 10 miles wide. Not in that direction, maybe in the other direction. So anyway, show up, 3 o'clock, no bras. But the question was, should I decree that all females under 30 include, say, 8-year-olds? Or 3-year-olds? Well, they don't really have breasts, 8-year-olds. I mean, I know that girls are getting their period earlier and becoming, going into puberty earlier, like 8, 9 and stuff. 9 and 10 today, but I don't know the science on that. Technically speaking, naturally, they might be doing that, and I don't know why. And I should direct some of my kingdom counselor people to check that out. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? That's not right. Nature says, probably not till about the age of, 12. So they're defying the rules of nature now. That's probably involuntary, because some 8-year-old, 9-year-old girl, she's saying, "Oh, look, I'm starting to get boobs." And she looks in the mirror and sees that. And she said, "That's not right, is it? I'm only like 10 or 9, Like, what? So there's something going on there. Growth hormones in the hamburger they get at McDonald's, right? I don't know. The point is, if you're like 6, you don't have a boob. You just don't have boobs. You don't, because it'd be totally unnatural at this point in time. Now, maybe 6-year-olds in the future or 9-year-olds in the future will get boobs. Oh, maybe. Freaky, if you ask me. Probably from all those chemicals and shit and radioactive stuff that's in our food and in the environment. Consider. What was that? So anyway, ghosts in my house. There's ghosts in the castle. Check that out. The Royal Guard, and see if maybe it's Sir Lancelot roaming. All right. So, should I include kids, children? And oh, by the way, children is like prepubescent. That's true. That's biological fact. That's what the word means. Child applies to those underneath. Now, I'm not talking about the word child that applies to your child if you have an offspring. That is to say, if, you're a girl and, you got pregnant, got knocked up by your boyfriend or whatever, and then poof, pop out after 9 months or so, a little baby come out. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about that. Because it happens. You know what? I think in this day and age, it probably wouldn't happen accidentally, because there are ways to prevent that. And I don't mean abstinence only. That's just stupid bullshit. Some dumb Christian came up with that nonsense. Oh, yeah, Christians are, not very bright. And if you're not a Christian and you're listening to the show and you're going to be, "Oh, I'm offended," guess what? Fuck you. I don't care. Seriously. If you believe mythological nonsense, you're not bright. You're just not. I didn't say you're snot. I said you're not. 2 different words. All right. But some Christians are snotty in that word. Since, Okay, so should I? Oh, by the way, when you're decrying out around the town about them showing up at 3 o'clock, check and see if they're like, how old they are. I mean, you should know that it applies to all females under 30, but not necessarily 6, 8-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 4-year-olds. Because do I want them in my... They'll make noise, and they want to run around and scream and shit, get in trouble, break things. I got some valuable stuff in here in the castle, and the palace, and I don't want it broken by some freaking kids running around, And no cell phones in the kingdom. Leave them home, don't bring them here. Leave them at the door if you want. Just not in my palace throne room. No. Because they'll be making funny noises like ding, 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 and rang, 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 and, ringtones. Those obnoxious ringtones. I hate those. Sometimes they're fun. But anyway, that's beside the point. Since you don't have a breast, boob, titty, buds. We might have buds. There's no reason to cover those up anyway. So why would you even have a bra? You understand? If you're 6 and you're a girl, you don't have boobs yet, you don't have any reason to wear a bra, because bras are designed to cover up and to contain in a bucket, in a cup, C cup, D cup, E cup, F cup, whatever. You're like a minus 0.0 A cup. I mean, they don't make those. I mean, that would like almost be a cup that went in instead of out. So, they shouldn't have to come, right? I'm asking my advisor. Should they come? Should I insist that they come too? No. Well, let me think. No, I don't want them there because they're kids. And kids, that's a slang word for pretty much anybody younger than me. And I'm the king. And I'm not that young. I'm not old either. Not yet. Because it's a royal decree that my age is not old. All right. So I have to decide here real quick. Come on, time's a wasting. And the criers are already out telling people things. They're going out uninformed and ill-informed. I haven't informed them yet. I need to do that real quick. Then I'll have to have criers run after the criers to tell the criers to cry, whatever. And no crying women at my freaking get-together here at 3 o'clock either. No crying over the fact that I banned bras. So if you don't have boobs, then you don't need to wear a bra, because it's stupid. I mean, really, that'd be like wearing a jockstrap if you're a girl and you don't have a jock to put in it. I mean, sorry, why would you wear a jockstrap if you don't have a jock? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. If you don't have a pecker, why would you wear a pecker holder? By the way, should I ban pecker holders too? I mean, I'm banning titty holders. Why not pecker holders? I mean, let's be fair. And does that mean all of the females under 30 that are like transgender, and transvestites, and the gay lesbian community kind of people? Should I include that? Sure. Okay, if you're a gay girl, that is a lesbian, and you're under 30, you can't wear a bra either, and it's against the rules, because I just said so, and you can come to the thing, because if you're a girl and you got boobs, then you qualify as under that decree that no wearing the bra, and just don't wear it, don't come. You can come, just don't wear a bra. In other words, when I look out over the gathering of my people in my kingdom who have come because I issued a royal decree that you should, and you will, because you have to, because it's the rule. It's a law, because I said so. You should come. If you don't come, then I'm going to be a little miffed, because I'm doing the counting right now, where my census people are taking account. Oh, by the way, Romans didn't do that. By the way, so when Joseph and Mary went there, they didn't do that to be counted. That's just stupid. Since they didn't do that, the Romans, and all those towns were like under Roman control at the time, part of the Roman Empire. And since they didn't, then why would the Bible say he went there for that reason when I don't think so? Didn't. No, it's ridiculous. And pay taxes, and I'm pretty sure that the Roman Empire would send out tax collectors to collect their taxes wherever you were. Like, I just won't go there to that town where the capital or city or whatever where I was born. I just won't go there, so I just won't have to pay taxes because I'm not showing up. I'm not going there. So that would be like income tax evasion or whatever, wouldn't it? So I'm not going to get into the tax thing in America because that's just a disgusting criminal enterprise. Okay, I will. The IRS is a criminal enterprise, terrorist organization. They've been robbing the American people for over 100 years because they have no law authorizing them to tax people in America unless you're a corporation, in which case you would be a person, not a human being person, but according to the definition in the tax law, which says a person is a corporation. It says that. Look for it. Look under the tax code, U.S. tax code. Look under it. I think it's Title 26 or 21. One of those. It's on the internet. You can look it up. I did. You can too. Everybody can. No law saying the average non-incorporated individual American is liable for the income tax. That's a fact. Not debatable. It's like I'm the dictator. I'm telling you. That's a fact. Case closed. Well, even if I wasn't a dictator, and even if I didn't even exist, it still wouldn't be there. There's no law. So you don't owe an income tax unless you're a corporation. Because that's what the law says. This law is for corporations. And the courts have ruled so. Who owes an income tax? Corporations. That is to say, corporate officers, like the treasurer of a corporation, would pay the tax. That would make him the taxpayer. Not me, not you. All right. I'm not suggesting you just stop paying taxes, income taxes, because you got to follow the rules of not being a taxpayer. If you pay a tax, then you're a taxpayer. Duh. That's what the word means. So we got people coming. 3 o'clock, right? Yeah, we should have refreshments, shouldn't we? Yeah, have some refreshments for the ladies when they show up. And they should not bring a chaperone because I'll be their chaperone. Okay? So they don't need a chaperone. They just show up. 3 o'clock. No bras. My advisor is whispering in my ear. But they're going to protest, sir. Your Majesty. They're going to protest. They're going to be outside the freaking palace with placards and stuff saying nasty things about you because you made that decree. And oh God, just get something straight. This is America, but I'm not a part of that union. I never signed up to be a part of that federal union, so you can't say anything about that. They got protests. Well, keep them outside the palace. Don't let them come in. In fact, keep them outside of the kingdom. Just put them on the edge of the kingdom somewhere. Push them back. No, okay, no, never mind. Let them have their fun. If they want to protest, go ahead. Just don't let them turn into a mob, and like issue threats against my life and shit. Burn the king, he's a witch. No. Like they're doing with Donald Trump, like, he's not my president. Yeah, well, he's not mine either, but there he is. He is the president, because the federal union is not mine. It's separate from me. All right, so the issue is, the decree has been issued, and the town criers are out telling people, all the women under 30 show up. And in the next segment of the show, I will elaborate on that event, which is coming up in about 6 hours. I might just pretend that it's already 3 o'clock at whatever time I do the show. Like, I'll just pretend, like, even if like 9:30 and I'm doing the show, then I'll just pretend like it's 3 o'clock. I can do that because I'm in charge of my little fairy tale thing here. And that's not to say that my kingdom isn't real. The Everball Nation does exist. Kind of. Sort of. Except there's no... Well, it's not recognized by the federal government because the federal government, like, fuck them. I can have a kingdom if I want one. All right. So, signing off here temporarily. Take a little break, and I'll start the next show when I get damn good and ready. All right? And by the way, share my show. Share my radio. What do you call it? My, not a blog, not a vlog, podcast. Yeah, that's the word they use nowadays. Share my podcast with everybody you know. Put it on your Facebook thing. Put it on your Google Plus thing. Put it anywhere. Wherever you are, just share it with your people. Not like my people are my people, but your people. Okay, my people are kind of like your people too. But you're like a royal individual. Just saying. All right. Talk to you in a bit. Enjoy. Have a good day. I'll be back later today. Probably. Hopefully. I think. Maybe. Okay, bye-bye.